Hello everybody, welcome back to Yunus Cake Tips. Thank you so much for having me today. We are going to do a baked cheesecake today from scratch. Some people say my baked cheesecake is the best, or they say my mom's baked cheesecake is the best. So I'm not going to say that today, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to share with you one of my favorite family weekend recipe. As pastry chefs, we do not born with recipes. We also write our own recipes, but after grow up in the business for quite some time. So we collect from other sources too. Sometimes we take it as it is, use it, like it, and respect and give full credit to the source where it is coming from. Sometimes we try and have a bit of urge of doing some little adjustments. So this is one of them. When I look at my files, I'm sure I will have probably 20, 30 cheesecake recipes, some of them baked cheesecake, some of them cream cheesecake, whatsoever. And then, of course, my opinion only doesn't count. I also ask my friends and whoever tries it. So somebody says it's too eggy, some recipes, so that means sugar is not enough. So sugar has to lift the taste and then cover the egg taste. And then sometimes I try it. The top is cracking during the cooling stage. So I find out if I reduce the flour, it will solve the problem. So I did. So this is the recipe that finally I am really happy with as a fluffy, sort of like spongy, light baked cheesecake. So this is I'm going to share with you. If you want to talk a little further about the cheesecakes, they are neither one type or we can use only one method for all. There is, for example, cold set cream cheesecake, which is set with additional gelatin and they are not baked. If we talk about baked cheesecakes, we can also sort them in a few different categories. One of them is airless, set in the oven because we add eggs inside, and then it is quite sort of like intense flavor and it doesn't melt in your mouth very quickly. That makes it very special. Another one is aerated, like chiffon cake. It has flour additional to whipped egg. Japanese cheesecake is one of them, one of this kind. And what I'm going to show you today is also very, very similar. So let's look at our tools and material and the ingredients. I have here a deep baking tray. It is about 2 finger height. You can also say that about 3.5, 4 centimeter height. I need to have this deep dish because I will put water around the cheesecake and make this one in the kind of like a water bath method. All right. So I have this 25 centimeter ring and I have a bit of aluminum foil here to make this ring waterproof. It is quite possible to use spring mold, but I find this one is simpler and I don't have to worry about that water goes inside from that ring, which is quite, it may not be tight enough. All right. So I have here also some silicone paper. I cut it from the 70 centimeter long. They are about 10 centimeter height, 2 pieces. All right. This water here is a question mark. So I put about 1.5 liter, but I may be enough only for 1 liter. So it is a question mark. So 1 to 1.5 liters of water. You can use also warm water when you putting on, so it will start quickly the baking process. The cheesecake will start setting as quick as we need it. All right. So I have here hand mixer and I have also mixing bowl. So you may be asking why so many bowls. The reason is when I put everything together, I need to have a bit more relaxing sort of like mixing method, so I can just fold it nicely without worry about something will spill around. So this is additional mix, just a mixing bowl for the final stage. All right, 500 grams of cream cheese, which I use to Philadelphia. You can use similar one also, and then it is in the glass bowl because we're gonna heat it up in the microwave. All right, 100 grams of butter, room temperature, because it has to be quickly incorporated with the other materials. All right, and I have here 150 grams of milk and 1 gram salt, 40 grams lemon, including the lemon zest, and I have 9 egg yolk here and then 9 egg white here. Egg white also in the glass bowl because I'm going to mix with the sugar, which is about 200 grams sugar here, and warm it up in the microwave and then melt the sugar inside the egg white. So that is a very practical method. So you don't have to worry about adding the sugar slowly inside or whatsoever. Just mix together, make sure that the sugar is melted in the microwave, but very carefully. I don't want you to make an omelette in the microwave. So this one, you have to watch that. It's very, very important that the timing is important. 15 grams of white vinegar, which is stabilize the egg white. It doesn't let this quickly split or whatever. All right. And then I have here, how much is it? 100 gram flour and 30 gram starch. It has to sift. Not that we want to get rid of the foreign material, but we want to put some air inside the flour and the starch so it can fold easily without making too much foldings, then inflating the egg white. All right, I already spoken everything. Let's start doing it. First step is very important. I already on my oven, 160 degree centigrade degree. It is a fan forced electric oven. So let's get this ring done first. Let's set up this. So make sure that aluminum foil has got no tear and no holes. All right. And then carefully, just don't lift up, just lift up. Also fold nicely. All right. And then like you try to lock all those folds by little squeezed. All right. So just like this. So that aluminum foil is already good enough to hold the water around the ring, so it doesn't really penetrate inside the cheesecake. If this happens, of course, it's not nice. It's gonna be not a good result. I can tell you that. Okay. Okay. Let's shake it up. Everything is fine. Nice and tight. Okay. Then I have this. You don't have to glue anything, just put in. One is not long enough, so that's why I use two. Okay, that's ready. Put it on the side. That's also ready. We start from the heating up the cream cheese. Microwave. I write over here 1 minute, but you may have a stronger microwave so it will boil on the corner, so that's not good. So what I like to do is about 30 seconds, I'll take it out and look at it. I change the position of it and then put it back again. I guess it's a 1 minute is long enough to melt down the cheese. "30 seconds. That's not soft enough. It's not soft enough. "1 minute. If we mix the cheese only without adding anything, we will really soften up the cheese without any lumps. So that's why I'm not putting the butter inside at the beginning. So this is nice and smooth. Now I add my butter. Butter will melt right away and make the cheese even softer. Now I'm going to put this back in the microwave. Warm it up further. Another 30 seconds, and after that I will add the milk, and after that I will complete another minute. So basically what we want to do, we want to have a cheese mixture with butter and milk, really nice, warm and liquid. Beautiful. Let's go. Another few seconds. That should be enough. Okay. Beautiful. Very nice, smooth, no lumps inside. Now, egg yolk, lemon juice, and salt. Mix a little bit. If you leave the egg yolk too long in room temperature, it may get some skin, so that's why you have to mix it first. That's it. Put it in and mix it. That's nice. If you heat the cheese mixture too much and then put egg yolk inside right away, it may just get some cooking process happen. So make sure that you're tempering nicely everything. Right? Now, another thing is the flour and the starch goes inside. That's it. Give a really good mix so the flour, all the lumps are disappeared. That's it. Now is the time for condition the egg white. Sugar and the vinegar. So when I touch this and touching like this, I can feel the sugar crystals. My aim is heating up so far that the crystals are disappeared and then sugar is melted completely into the egg white. Microwave. Only 30 seconds. Still there. A little bit longer. I guess another 30 seconds should be enough. No more there. It's ready to whip up. So I like to continue this one, whipping in this bigger bowl. Okay. Still not good enough, so that's too runny. Good. All right. Let's see. Now, we have this done, and this is already nice and smooth. All right. Now, what we have to do, we're going to take some of this egg white, putting inside here. So make this mixture more acceptable by the egg white. Be adding a little bit of air inside without worry about like too much inflating or whatsoever. Just doing that. All right. And after that, pour this inside. Okay. Final condition is still a liquid, not so like a spongy, right? But there is enough air inside to make it really fluffy and spongy at the end. See the differentiation of color. It should be disappeared. It should be all the same. Those little dots is the lemon zest. I think I'm pretty happy with this one now, nice and smooth. Okay. Let's fill it in. Now what I like to do now, I'm going to fill this one here and then carry inside to the oven side, and I will place this one into the oven and pour the water when this one's still inside the oven. I just take it out a little bit, just a little bit enough comfortable to pour the water, and after that push it in again. All right? Beautiful. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring this one inside, put it in the oven, and after baking, I will give you the rest of the information how to bake this. So, it's already baked. First of all, I give you the information about baking. So, I used 1.5 liter water, not 1 liter. It was just enough for half of the height of the ring. That means the ring is about 5 centimeter. It was about half, 2.5, 3 centimeter. I had a very nice water level here. It bakes very nicely. So it was, as I said, 160 centigrade degrees, 45 minutes exact. But while I'm doing it, so what I do actually, I put 30 minutes first and I check what's going on. And after that, I put another 10 minutes, I check also again without opening the oven. And then I complete the 45 minutes because I was not happy with the color. So I wait till the color is correct, just like this, like golden brown. Then 45 minutes was just right in my oven. So your oven may be a little bit different. So that means the time is not that important. Actually, the color is more important. So you have to watch. So I know that's around 45 minutes, but your oven may be 40 minutes or maybe 50 minutes. It doesn't matter. Make sure that the color is correct on the top. And then without opening the oven. So people does mistake. First of all, they don't on the oven before the progress start. So that is one mistake. Second thing is like open the oven so many times and check with the hand and everything bake or not. That doesn't work with the baked cheesecake. You should keep the oven all the way closed. So like later on, if you take the cake right away out, so it will be collapse in the middle because the heat shock like from hot to cold very sudden. It's not going to be correct. So that's what they do. After the color is rich, for me it's 45 minutes. For you may be different. So you switch off the oven and then just open the lid, open the cover, the lid of the door of the oven, and I put a spoon in between, just a little bit sort of like a gap in between, so the heat goes out slowly, and then the continue staying in the hot environment. It will avoid the shock, sort of temperature shock. It does not kind of collapse. It will maintain its like the bevel look. So that was the baking all about. So after that, of course, I keep another half an hour on the bench, so it's just nice and cool now. So what we do, we just put over here this board nicely, put it in. Okay. Quite a big cake though. Open up. Remove that ring. Slowly. Also slowly. Make sure you're not tearing anything off. Just be gentle. That silicone paper works very well with this. All right. Now is the challenge. So what you do, make sure that it's dry. You know, dry. So put it on. Turn it upside down. Don't take too much time for this. Remove that. Back again. Make sure it's in the center. You cannot move it again. All right. Make sure it's in the center. All right. And then turn over again, and then remove that right away. Make sure that you don't keep it too long, otherwise the skin will be stick onto it. So that's all. All right. So I'm quite happy with this. I hope you're also happy. Now that was my light spongy baked cheesecake, and I hope you like it, and I hope also my friends will like it tonight because I'm going to present them in the neighborhood. So thank you so much for watching me again. Please like, share and subscribe our channel to stay tuned with us. And also would like to remind you that our new cake designing software, Cakenote, maybe you heard about it, cakenote.com, is now live. It's already available for you. Join free and right away start designing and pricing your cakes just with a few clicks. So God bless you all. Until to my next video. Bye for now.